Hello everybody out there, Chris here, and welcome back to another comic book review. Apologies that my reviews are a bit late this week. Usually they go up on the weekend or on Friday. As you guys know, if you've been following me on Twitter, I've been extremely sick. I was actually extremely sick all the way until last night, which is Monday. Today is Tuesday. The live show's in a couple of hours. These reviews from myself and Michael will be going up a little bit before the live show. Michael's still waiting for certain books. But anyway, beside the point, I got a couple of reviews for you guys before we do the live show. So let's start with Batman and Robin, issue number 38. In this issue, we all know what's happened to Robin. In previous issues, Robin was resurrected on Apocalypse thanks to Batman. Bruce ended up saving his son. However, the side effects, apparently now Damian has superpowers. So the book opens up with Damian wanting to go out on patrol. He wakes Batman up. He's like, let's go out. Batman and Robin stop this truck robbery. However, Damian, being overconfident with his new powers, kind of goes above and beyond. As Batman puts it, there's risk and then there's unnecessary risk. You guys can see it in the previews because they show a lot of it in the previews. But Damian does the unnecessary risks, so he's basically grounded after this. The rest of the book, Damian has this nightmare, which is really interesting. It's about him coming back and his mom, and he kind of flies off. The rest of the book is like him just reflecting on himself being a clone, and also there is something that Damian goes back to in previous issues when it was, I believe, Batman and Aquaman, and Ra's al Ghul sicked those deformed Damian clones on Batman. Damian actually goes back to Aquaman and actually asks for those clones. And the reason for that is you got to read the rest of the book to find out. But it's a really good issue. It's just Damian coming to terms with being brought back, and getting used to his powers. And actually, Batman's tracking him throughout this whole ordeal. But he actually as Alfred says, he wants Bruce to give Damian the breathing room he needs to cope with what he's going through. And he does that up until a certain point where he sees that Damian is going into places like Ra's al Ghul's, I forget where it was, but it was the island where all the cloning took place. And it ended on a very nice note, but I believe it's to be continued if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really enjoying Batman and Robin. I'm glad Damian's back. We don't know how long these powers are going to last, but it's obvious this is a temporary fix. Robin isn't going to keep his superpowers. Maybe it's an after effect from the I forget what the shard to bring him back. But I believe that probably in a story arc or two, Damian will find his way back to being just a normal person. And that's another reason why I could understand Batman wanting him not to take unnecessary risks, because when he loses his powers, he's already dependent on them. He doesn't want him to be dependent on them after he loses them, so he won't lose his step or his training. He won't lose out on everything he's learned already. Out of 5 stars, I would say this is a 3.5. It was an enjoyable read. Again, just another issue. It's bringing Damian back into the Batman and Robin book. I'm glad it's Batman and Robin again and not all those other titles that it's been the past year. It took a year for Damian to come back. Now let's see how Damian's return will impact Batman and Robin in the year of 2015. And with that, that's it for this comic review, guys. As always, don't forget to check out comic-related, Comic Frontline, Zone 4 Podcast, and Frontline Gaming Zone. Together we get #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. As always, feel free to leave comments below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said with this book? And we'll answer your guys' comments in the comments below. Don't forget, tonight is the live show, Frontline Live. And as always, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon, literally, in the next video with another comic review.